one option, that is to use the chest strap. It is the only option that actually gives you heart rate variability because you are measuring the electrical activity of the heart. All other measures, we say that we are looking at heart rate variability, but in fact, we are looking at pulse rate variability because you're measuring your pulse rate, which is what you can measure at the finger or at the earlobe or at the wrist. You are not measuring the electrical activity of the heart anymore. So there is this first difference. This does not mean that you are not measuring it accurately if you look somewhere else, because obviously blood is flowing when the heart is beating. So there is a very strong link between what happens at the level of the electrical activity of the heart and what you measure with pulse rate variability, for example, at the finger or at the wrist or somewhere else. So those two variables are very closely related. And for most people, the data would track in the same way. So if I was to measure with ECG, with a chest strap in the morning, every day, and then to do the same with device that measures at the finger, at the wrist at the same time, we would see the same changes over time in response to stressors. So both can be used effectively. The main differences in the protocols between the available technologies, I think, are due to when you measure. So if you use a wearable device that, as you mentioned, measures passively, maybe as you sleep, then you will collect data in the night. If you measure intentionally, either with the phone camera or with a chest strap or with another device that you link to an app, you do that typically first thing in the morning. And there are two main differences there that I think are important for people to understand. It's not that one way is necessarily better than the other, they are just different.